Hey guys, my name is Maria and you are watching Planning Made Functional.
I got a plan, you got a plan, we got plans. I got a plan, you got a plan, we got plans.
Thank you so much for stopping by. Before we get started, if you are new to the channel and you like all things planner related, life related, and a little bit of everything in between, definitely hit the subscribe button. And if you want to be in the loop and get notifications every time I upload new content, feel free to hit the notification bell. So without further ado, let's jump right in. We are approaching the end of 2021 and we are in December. So at this time of the year, for planner babes and planner dudes alike, this is probably one of the most exciting times where we get to figure out our planning systems. Today, I am going to share with you guys what I am using for 2022, the planners that I'll use, and how I'll be using them. I am going to try to refrain from doing individual flip throughs of every planner just because we do want to be mindful of our time. But if that is something that is interesting to you, then let's get started. Okay, so I'm going to actually unstack this stack of planners. As you can see, I will be using multiple planners in my system. Everybody is so different. There's so much that you can do, but you just have to figure out what works for you. I have so many different areas in my life personally that I need to keep separated. And so for me, it does make sense to go ahead and have this multi-planner system. So the first planner that I am going to share with you guys today is my student/work planner. So this is a big happy planner. As you can see, it's very colorful and fun. This is a part of the Stick Babe collection that was released, I believe, in 2021. And it is a color block layout. And primarily, this planner serves dual function. So this cover is intended to be for a big homeschool planner, but I will be using this to keep track of all things school related. So I'm not sure if you guys are aware, but not only am I a mom and a mother of 4 children, but I am also a student and an assistant director at a daycare center trying to just get everything in order. And so this is just the perfect layout to use to kind of help me keep track of my classes, what assignments I need to take care of, any specific school related to-dos and whatnot. And I just really enjoy using it for that purpose. I also like the fact that even though, like, if you look at the dividers, they are super colorful and fun, but for the most part, the actual color block itself is pretty neutral. And so I really enjoy using this. It's very functional, but also fun at the same time. And then in the front section of this planner is where I keep an overview of my work information. So because I am an assistant director, a big part of my job responsibility is helping to make sure that the time management of the day-to-day operations flow smoothly. So I also create the schedule for the staff, and I just really am responsible to make sure that we are always in ratio. In daycare land, it's very important that we have the proper teacher to child ratio. And so because of that, I am using a vertical hourly layout. Now, I'm not sure if this is against the rules or not. This is, like, the actual planner itself is a happy planner. At the time, I don't think the happy planner had come out with a big hourly layout, and I really needed one. So the inserts are actually from Recollections, which is a company that Michaels sells. And so that is what I use as an overview for the center. So of course I would use the calendar to keep track of events or specific information for the daycare. And then the hourly view literally helps me to see who's scheduled to come in on what days, what the different shifts are, if there's any time specific events or things that I need to be aware of. I'll keep that in the hourly view. But to go along with that, at the risk of confusing anyone or being overly complicated, not only do I need to see the weekly overview of the center, but I also, and I'm going to move this out the way, I also need to have a daily breakdown. So the big planner that I showed you, it really helps me with the overview of like the important things for the week. But not only do I need to keep track of the daycare schedule, I also need to make sure that I am keeping track of my specific schedule and tasks that I need to complete. And so I will also be using the Erin Condren Daily Duo. So if you know anything about Erin Condren, they have this beautiful design called the Flora design. I think it's so pretty. It has this mauve pink color. And I love the fact that I was able to put Mrs. Maria, assistant director, on there. And like I said, this just really helps me to break down the day and really get detailed about, you know, like what's going on and all of those good things. So yes, also an hourly view, very important to time management. And together with the weekly overview, it's just really good. And it helps me get as much done as possible when I'm at work and to be as super productive as I possibly can. So that all of those planners work together to help me be functional at work. Outside of work, I want to share with you my personal catch-all planner. This is essentially the main planner that I use. So the catch-all planner gives me a bird's eye view of everything going on in my life. So even though I don't necessarily put every single detail, for instance, for work, I'm still going to include things like my work schedule, or if there's something that I need to bring to work or do to prepare for work, it'll go in here. But everything related to my home, my family, any calendar events, our vacations, or things of that nature. I also have some personal like journaling and wellness in here as well. But this is a big dashboard planner. The artist who designed this planner, her name is Jenna Holiday, and the name of the company is called Spoonful of Faith. And the original cover was actually this one right here. It's really pretty. It's blue and it has the gold foiling. Just keep growing. Absolutely beautiful. But when I saw the inside, I just knew that this had to be my cover, and so I just flipped it around and there we have it. This small section here, this is also a cover that she designed, but this is where I would do goal planning or journaling or personal wellness or things of that nature. And then you have the actual planner itself. So I will be using a big dashboard layout in 2022. Another area that I really wanted to get back into was memory planning. I have tried so many times. I have tried to do a monthly overview, a weekly overview. I tried having inserts and I can't seem to find my groove. So when I saw this blank canvas, I thought this would be a perfect opportunity to try and incorporate at least some monthly memory planning as well. And so then you have the actual layout. And guys, Tabby Planner has really been, they have been heading in a more neutral direction. I could go either way. I do enjoy having, you know, the pretty dividers and things of that nature. But I have to say, for the dashboard layout, I have been wanting for so long for this section to be clear. If you've been with Tabby Planner for a minute, they typically color this box in, and so it does make it a little bit challenging to coordinate stickers and whatnot to your spread. But now it's completely blank and I love it. I do use this side basically the way they have it set up. I put my daily routines at the bottom. I might cover this up if I don't have as many errands that week, but it's really functional. This switches up every once in a while, and then I just put my actual plans on this side. I used to use a big vertical layout, but when I switched from being a full-time stay-at-home mom to a full-time working mom, my planner needs just kind of changed, and I just didn't need a vertical layout as much. The dashboard definitely fits my new lifestyle a lot better. So this is my catch-all. To go along with home, I went ahead and got the meal planning planner. I have always wanted to really get a little bit more intentional with our meal planning. You know, me and my husband, we've been married for 10 years. We have 4 children, and food is definitely a big part of that that process. And so I really love the design of this. I love how they incorporated the natural, real food, but then there's still the gold foiling and things of that nature. And so I am still trying to decide exactly how I want to use it. But for now, I do have a clear pouch where I can put coupons, and I like that it's clear because I can literally see the coupons, and then hopefully I will use them. This envelope is going to be for receipts. There's an app called Ibotta, and they have all kinds of apps where you can actually make money based on by just simply taking pictures of receipts. So I have that there. And then I am brainstorming different ideas. I am debating. I definitely think it'd be cool to use this for my home meal planning, but I also think it would be super cool to actually meal plan for my personal meal. I definitely want to be more intentional. I want to lose a few pounds. I want to be healthy. I want to feel good. And so I might even use this. I kind of did a sample spread, but I might even use this to keep track of my personal meals, the carb content, and I do like the fact that it includes an actual prep section. Half the battle for me when it comes to healthy eating, honestly, is that whole meal prep situation. So I do like that I have that there, and I also like the fact that the grocery list is here as well. So meal planning, I love that it's 12 months, and then it helps you so you can actually document what did you actually eat. So this will go along with my catch-all. The last planner that I want to share with you guys, last but certainly not least, this right here is going to be my faith planner. Lately for faith, my primary usage is scripture writing. I just find it very edifying and good to write down scripture. It's just another way to kind of get it into my mind and my spirit. And especially in these times that we're living in, you need to get into the Bible, into the Word as much as possible. So this is a classic size lined vertical planner by the Happy Planner, of course. And this is also designed by Jenna Holiday, Spoonful of Faith. I absolutely adore this cover. I think it is beautiful. And the dividers are the exact same. Oh, sorry. The dividers are the exact same, but I feel like whether it be for faith or my everyday, I do feel like it's applicable, and I just really enjoy it. And I like the fact that because I'm going to be doing a lot of writing in this planner, I do appreciate the fact that it has lines. So I know that was a handful of planners. So far, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 total planners, at least physical planners. And then of course there's a couple of extra things mixed in there. But overall, I feel like this is a system that I'm actually going to use. I know that in the past I've had a lot of planners that I thought I was going to use and it didn't work out. And I am going to put a disclaimer out there. We might get halfway through the year and I might see that I don't need as many planners, or maybe I need to combine a couple of more. But at least to get started, I feel pretty confident and pretty good about my choices. That is, of course, if the Happy Planner doesn't release anything amazing beforehand. But that is it, you guys. Tell me, what planners are you guys going to be using? Have you made your decision? Are you still on the hunt? Let me know. Leave a comment down below and let me know what your planner lineup is. And if you enjoyed this video, once again, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell if you want to stay in the loop. And until next time, plan your life one day and one plan at a time. Have a great night, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.
I got a plan, you got a plan, we got plans. I got a plan, you got a plan, we